Centre mid, Rod. Right wing is, hold on a sec, Arshavin. Centre forward, Aryan, and left wing is Mike. So let's get it on. We kick off, and eWolves have possession. We big kick down the field by Gio, but it's swiftly back by NG with Aryan at the centre forward position, getting an early chance on goal, for NG, which is something that eWolves will be wanting to stop, just like they did in the last game against these two, which ended 0-0. But it was a solid defensive performance by eWolves in that match that helped them out. Interesting lineup from eWolves today. Godrock at centre forward and Aga at centre mid. Definitely an interesting one, but maybe they're just going for them crosses into the box. Big Rock up for the crosses. And yeah, that might be their best way to go on goal. There is a chance there for Arshavin, but Gio read that well. Sometimes them shots can be a bit difficult for goalkeepers to read. Godrock on the ball now on the right wing. Tries to cross it towards Kime. It's headed away. Jay heads that to Rock. Straight to Aga. Aga out to the left for Marega. Marega runs at Hie, crosses and wins a corner. This is the kind of opportunity that eWolves will have to take if they're going to win this game. Kime will put the corner in. It goes to the back post. The header comes in and it's off the crossbar. Early opportunity for eWolves. Aga's going to put the ball back in, and that was just over the heads of the eWolves players in the box. Almost. eWolves taking a surprise lead here in this match. Aga has run into trouble. Aryan is able to recover possession for NG. Hie on the ball. Plays it across. Destran looks for Godrock, but it's played back to Lux. Seabot now. Ball. Oh, good ball up by Seabot, but Mike has strayed offside. Kime running at Alaba. Trying to get a crossing opportunity in here, but he's ran straight into Alaba, and Aryan was helping him out. And now Alaba can set NG off on an attack with Ari. Thoughts on Alaba being Randall Weems? Well, definitely a big Randall. Randall, new Alaba remote. Mike on the left. To Aryan. Ball through to Rod. Rod almost working out an opportunity there for a chance. Rod playing CM in this game. That's a lot of trust that Aryan has placed in Rod to play Rod in a CM position when he exclusively normally plays defense. Ball in for the box. Chucky heads away. We know eWolves are good at defending them crosses. No, but I heard that Alaba has been telling people who've been telling people have been flopping because he's a big Randall, apparently. So he was snitching on everyone. Aryan on the left. Swings the ball across to Arshavin on this right-hand side. Arshavin, of course, is a player who can win games by himself when he's in the mood. Works out the crossing opportunity, and I thought for a moment there Aryan was winning that, but my game did lag for a second. So I wasn't too sure who was going to win that, but eWolves get it away. Mike. On the left. Mike with the ball into the back stick. Just too much on that. And that was a theme of the last time when these two met. NG with a lot of overplayed crosses. They don't want to be doing that again for the second game because it's only going to give eWolves the opportunity to try and snatch a win here. Arshavin trying to thread it through to Aryan. Slid away by Chucky. Hie picks it up. Aryan. Back to Hie. Hie to Seabot. Seabot to the left for Alaba. Alaba charges up that left-hand side. Infield to Mike. Mike is reclaimed possession from Aga. He was about to lose it. Alaba with the ball into the box, headed away. Hiei is there to pick it up. This NG defense will put pressure on you, and it's off the crossbar. Bar by Hiei. Opportunity there by Hiei to open the scoring for NG. So that's 2 crossbars have been hit now in the match. Keim. Ooh, Keim tried to thread it through to Godrock, but in the end it was a good read by the NG defense. Arian to Seabot. Seabot back to Hiei. Oh, that's a poor ball from Hiei's standards. And they got lucky there, NG, that Marega has just give the ball straight back to them. Arshavin. Across to the left for Rod. Rod. Oh, that's a poor ball by Rod. And now eWolves have reclaimed possession. Keim threads the ball, looking for Marega on the right. Yeah, eWolves definitely got a bit of a makeshift team here with Marega on the left, Aga at centre mid. It's unusual, and Mike has got an opportunity to open the scoring just as I'm too busy looking at the score at the teams. Ball in again. Gio with a big save from Mike at the near post there. Mike with the ball back in, headed away by Chucky. Rod touches it to Arshavin. Arshavin has lost it though, and Aga can bring it clear. Instead, opts to go back to Chucky, who plays a long ball up. But that doesn't often work against NG. You've got to try and be a bit more smarter about your long ball like that, because they will just eat it for breakfast. Rod, on the edge of the box, finds Arshavin. Arshavin, ball in, headed away. Godrock just completes the clearance. Hiei, though, wins possession. Hiei looking to dribble through, but they do well, eWolves, to work together and win it back. Keim. Back to Destran. Destran to Jay. Jay finds Gio. Gio already making a big save in the game, just decides to slow the play down. Plays the ball long. Godrock picks up that header to the right for Jay. Jay tries to play it long, and it's cut up by Seabot. Destran. Oh, it's a bit scrappy there, and NG come away with it. Mike. Oh, Mike's give it up to Jay. Now Gio on the ball. Gio headed by Marega into the path of Aga. Hiei wins it back, and Marega slides and escapes the yellow card. But the free kick is taken quickly. Mike well offside there from that free kick. Keim decides to go back to Gio. eWolves, once the game gets... Oh, that's poor by Jay. And now it's going to offer an opportunity to Arian. But Arian was woofed, and he had to be. Back to Gio. Gio just downfield finds Keim, who heads it to Aga. Aga plays a ball down the line, but it's just too much on it for Keim to get on the end of. And Lux will come outside of his area to come and help it back. Alaba. Now Seabot. Arian out to the right for Arshavin. Arshavin with the ball in, headed away. Rod on the edge, goes for the shot, and Gio almost thought he was going to get caught out there with the bounce, but he does save it. Keim. Running at Alaba. Runs inside. Just hit that straight at Rod. NG have set themselves up good defensively there. Keim's 2 balls now have been stopped. Oh, that's poor by Seabot, and Godrock is there, but Godrock just runs straight into Seabot, and Seabot gets it back. Definitely an opportunity for eWolves when they can win them balls back. Them rare opportunities when NG give the ball away. That's play it safe, why don't you? Just putting the ball out for a corner like that. They might get punished for that. No, they don't. They get it away. Hiei. Running at Chucky. Puts the ball in. Headed away again. eWolves once again showing how well they can defend. They can defend them opportunities. Jay just woofs Arshavin. And now eWolves get the ball back. Keim on the ball. Keim He's got Alaba and Rod to cope with here. That's something that NG do really well. They always have 2 men coming back to stop you. It seems no matter where you are on the pitch, they definitely have them 2 men always chasing you, always close by. Destran does well on Ari to win it back. Plays a ball over the top. Oh, that's too much for Marega to get onto. And it's closing in on half-time. Still 0-0. This has been as close as the last game was, so it's not disappointing so far. It's definitely a very tense game. Mike's done well there to fool Chucky. Plays the ball across. Aga again. Just no nonsense. They know they can defend these crosses coming into the box, and they do again. Corner kick. Mike puts it in. It's headed across to Arshavin, and it's a big save by Gio. Oh, Arian's missed. Oh, big opportunity by Arian. You would have put your house on Arian to score there. How has he missed? That's a big let-off for eWolves. Big let-off. Arian just putting it past the post. Now Aga comes forward. He's found a little bit of space in the middle. Plays it out to the right for Kaim. Kaim on the right-hand side of the box. Shoots and looks, makes a save. 2 goalkeepers keeping their teams in this game at the moment. Kaim to take the corner. Closing seconds. Off the half. Puts the ball in. The header's there. Looks, makes the save. He throws it forward. Half-time. eWolves close. NG close. It's as close a game as you'll have seen for a long time. It's very tense, but both teams having big opportunities. Gio's made 2 big saves in this game. Lux has made the big save just towards the end of the half there. It is very close. Let me just go grab me water before I forget. Oh, there we go. Tick. But yeah, 2 big opportunities for both sides there. So eWolves making a good contest of it. Just like the last game, they're not disappointing us today. We're going to get a good match here. NG just don't seem to know how to crack the eWolves nut so far. And let's see if they can figure that out in the second half, or will eWolves pull off a big upset? Will we go to extra time? We've seen it happen often in matches, but then Depends get denied at the last opportunity. Could this happen? Could it happen? Marega on the left puts the ball in. Alaba heads away. Seabot picks it up. Destran does well there to win the ball. Plays it out to the right for Kaim. Kaim has done Mike. Runs towards the box. Puts the ball in. It's headed away. It's going to fall to Aga, who just hits it straight at Marega. Marega puts the ball into the box. Godrock's there. Hits it first time. And it's blocked for a corner. eWolves really pushing now. Kaim puts the ball in. Oh, it wasn't as good as his normal corners are. Tries to put it in again. It's blocked. Arian heads that towards Arshavin. Chucky. Destran is back there trying to help him out. Arshavin slows it down, looking for support. Chucky is there. Godrock does well to help his team out. It's played out to the right for Marega. Touches it to Kaim. Kaim has just ran straight into Seabot, though. Need to be a little bit smarter when they're running at the NG players. That was important that Chucky won that. Really important, because Arshavin would have been through. Godrock. Oh, it's poor from Godrock. And now there could be an opportunity here with Mike going through on goal. He shoots, and it's a big deflection. Somebody got a tackle in there, and it helped the goalkeeper out massively. Somebody got some sort of touch there, but Gio did save it as well. Kaim crosses it. It's another corner kick to eWolves. Kaim to take. Goes in with the ball. The header's deflected up into the air. They're all battling for it. 3 times it bounced up into the air. But it was blocked every single time. How do they do it? You know, if I'm defending that, I'd block the first one and then the second one just goes in. Like, I don't know how you block that 3 times. Definite flopping going on in this match as Rob puts the ball into the back stick. But it's overplayed. Gio takes a moment. Plays it short to Destran. Destran out to the right for Jay. Back to Gio. Gio to Aga, who takes a touch. Congested area, but that's good play by eWolves. This really neat play. And Godsrock is running through on the right-hand side, puts the ball in, but it's headed away by NG. You do not see NG being played like that very often. Kime. Oh, it's played out. That's just woofed away. Bit of desperation there by NG, who felt the pressure from eWolves. Just desperately woofed away. Marega takes it short to Kime, plays the ball into the box. What a save by Lux! Kime plays it into Godsrock, who hits it on the volley. And Lux had to react to that quickly because Godsrock was opening the scoring there. Played to Rod. Now Hie to Arshavin. Arshavin on the right. Crosses the ball, but he's hit himself. This is uncharacteristic. Kime. Oh, Kime, if he'd have got through there, he would have been with an opportunity. But Lux let it runs out of play. Alaba. 60 minutes into the match, it's 0-0. Both teams with big opportunities. Both keepers have had to make 2 big saves. This has not been a one-sided match. eWolves have been equal to NG here, and that has to frighten NG. It really does, because at any moment, eWolves could get this 1-0, and then if they go 1-0, it goes so much more difficult for NG. But it's the same the other way round. If NG go 1-0 up, you know that eWolves are going to have a fight on their hands to try to get back to 1-1. So this first goal is so crucial. So crucial in this match. Alaba. On the left, crosses it in, headed away by Chucky. Arian on the edge. I think Arian wanted to volley, but the volley did not work in his favour. Kime trying to just push his way past Rod, and he has found a little gap on the left-hand side of Rod. Rod's out of stamina, cuts inside, shoots off the crossbar. Maregas there, takes a touch, shoot. Lux saves, and Lux pounces on the rebound. Wow, Lux is now the keeper who's had to work hardest in this match, and who'd have thought that at the start? Arian. Out to the left for Mike. Mike goes to the byline, crosses back. Arshavin on the volley, it's blocked. Jay gets it clear to give eWolves some breathing space. Yes, we have got a game on our hands now. The first half was tense, but both teams are really going for it now, and you love to see it. Kime is there, but he's lost it out to Arian. Plays it out to the left for Mike. Mike plays it into Arian. Arian has got Aga and Godrock to beat. He decides to go back to Seabot. That's a good ball by Seabot into the path of Arshavin. Arshavin goes for the shot, and he has found that keeper's left-hand side. And there you have it. Oh, just like that. The best finisher on the field has finished it. And there it is. Finds that little gap. And the goalkeeper's just too far to his right-hand side because he thinks he might be getting caught out at his near post. And it's always difficult for the goalkeeper to know there what way to go. And Arshavin has just found that keeper's left-hand side. And NG are now 1-0 up. And it's how eWolves react to this now. How do they react? Can they keep their heads up? Because they deserve to keep their heads up. They've made a game of this. And it would be a shame now if NG were to go on and win by a few more goals. Because the eWolves have really made a game of this. But we'll see. Kie on the right plays it in. Aga is there. Plays it out to Kime. Kime runs at Alaba. Alaba trying to just force Kime into a mistake. Kime goes back to Destran. Destran back to Jay. Jay's give it away to Mike. But there's only really one person up with Mike at the moment. Mike. Oh, that's an unfortunate deflection to Arshavin. And come on, NG do not need this look. They really don't need this look. Like, that is so unfortunate. They really don't need it. But they've got it anyway. Look at that. What are the chances of that happening? And that's really got to take the confidence out of eWolves' sails now. Wow. It's just so unfortunate. And as well, the one player you don't want it to fall to, it fell to. Like, that's just the way it goes sometimes. And eWolves will be ruin the opportunities that they had. But all of a sudden, Godrock has picked up a long ball and he's going through on Lux's goal, and Godrock does score. And eWolves are still in this. They have not give up. And Godrock has scored the one-on-one. Isco with the long ball upfield. Godrock gets in round the back. And this game is still on. Arian smiles because I think he got dabbed by Godrock, but it's only fair because I'm pretty sure Arshavin went over and dabbed Godrock. So, yeah, if you give it, you've got to fucking take it. That's all I'm going to say. Here, in his defense, goes across to Alaba. Seabot on the ball. Plays it to Arshavin. Back to Seabot. Out to the right for Hie. Hie to Seabot. Now what do NG do? Do they just try to kill this game off? Or do they sit back? It looks like NG are not going to be sitting back here. Alaba on the left-hand side. Crosses it in. Destran heads away. Arian touches it to Arshavin. He's woofed by Chucky. Falls to Hie. Hie on the right. He's done Godrock. Runs towards the box. Plays it to Mike. But Mike blazes over. Big opportunity for NG. Not taken. Gio plays it to Destran. Destran to Chucky. Chucky down the line to Godrock. Godrock with loads of space here. All of a sudden, because Hie is out of stamina, the ball goes in, but it's overplayed. Destran. That was a big opportunity. More than eWolves fought, I think, there. Destran across to Aga. Touches it to Kaim. Kaim with a little gap there. Goes for the shot from the edge. That's going to curl away for a throw-in to eWolves. Godrock to take. Godrock with the long throw in. It's gone through to Marega, who takes a touch and shoots. Lux makes the save, and Marega tries to play it back. But it's a corner kick. Kaim to take. Kaim puts the ball in. It's headed away. This is big defending here from both sides to keep their teams in it. Keep themselves within a goal distance. 80 minutes into the match, nearly 81. And it's 2-1 NG in this tiebreaker playoff final. Arshavin on the right. Puts the ball in. Headed away by Jay. Rod is there. Now to Mike. Mike on the left. Touches it back. Plays it to Arshavin on the edge. Looking for that opportunity. And Arshavin's done well. And that's the killer goal. Arshavin with the 3-1. And the dabs resume. But there you go. 3-1 to NG. And Arshavin just completely broke the legs of the defence here. Look at that. Makes it look so easy. And there you go. Once he gets into that position, it's almost always a goal. Goes in. You just can't stop him when you give him an opportunity like that. I mean, it is unfortunate because, let's be honest, it should still be 2-1. It was a very huge slice of luck that led to the NG going 2-1 up originally. Oh, but now it could be going to get worse. No, Gio makes the save from Seabot. Dap subscribed at tier 1. They've been subscribed for 11 months. Thank you for your subscription to the IOSoccer channel. Much appreciated. Fingy's Kebab money treasury has been raised. Rod to Lux. Now it's NG's time to slow the game down. Slow it down and look to frustrate eWolves, who must know that they've been really unlucky in this game. But that's the way it goes. You need more than luck to beat NG, put it that way. Headed away, Rod picks it up. Ari, Hie runs towards the box. They just don't want to give the ball away at the moment, NG, and it's wise. They know they've been in a game today. And that's the most respect you can pay to eWolves. That they've forced NG to react like this. To want to hold on to the ball, not give eWolves any more opportunities. Lux has made big saves to keep NG in this. Destran to Jay. Jay across to Chucky. Chucky goes long. That's a good ball by Chucky to Kime. This could be... Oh, Mike makes the slide, and it's a good slide because Kime was just about to play it to the left. Good turn that by Destran on the right-hand side. Shoots, but it's easy enough for Lux to save. He eats them up all day. He plays it down the line, and that is going to be full-time. 3-1 to NG against eWolves. Good game. Really, really good game. What we expected from the game. A little unfortunate on the scoreline. I think NG were probably good for 2-1. 3-1 seems a bit harsh considering the nature of one of them goals. But, yeah, eWolves, they will be... I know they'll be disappointed about this because they'll see it as an opportunity lost. But they can't be too disappointed because for a long time, there's been no real opposition to NG. Tempest have been around, but even when it became to the NG Tempest games, NG always ended up being the deserved winners of the match. But eWolves definitely are here to stay and to be a thorn in NG's side, which is badly needed. Because if we want competitive seasons and we want excitement, we don't just want one team winning it all the time. We want teams to be here challenging NG and making life difficult for them. And I think eWolves are going to be that team that'll do it going on in the future. They just need to make sure they keep their stability, stay alive, keep their enthusiasm for the game. As a leader of a team who was around and did, I'd like to think, cause NG problems down the years, it's keeping that enthusiasm for the game. Because when you lose that enthusiasm for management and for playing at the top and for trying to compete for trophies, you very rarely get it back. And that's the problem, where I'm concerned anyway. But eWolves just need to keep that momentum going in their favour. But NG, again, showing that when the chips are down, they always have the players who can make the difference. How many games in recent memory can you think where NG have been struggling, but Arshavin steps up and scores them crucial goals that they need to win trophies? I bet you, if you look at many cup finals in recent times, you will see Arshavin's name on the score sheet because he is the one who turns it up in these games when NG really need to dig deep and bring something out of their locker. It's Arshavin who is there, who gets the goals. And I'm sure Arian feels he is very lucky to have him as a player. And yeah, I think you could say that about a lot of the NG players, to be fair, but specifically Arshavin, indeed. 3-1 to NG. I guess I can do interviews. We do have Mike in cooldown, so we will drag Mike in for NG for a quick interview. Once I take a drink. Excuse me. Right, let's talk to Mike. Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike. Thank you for joining us for the interview, and congratulations on a very hard-fought victory in the end. It was definitely a game out there today, wasn't it? The Twitch chat really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, our games are always close, just like the last one. So yeah, this was pretty good.
Hold on. Chat is saying it's too quiet. Let me just turn the volume up. It might be a bit better, chat, hopefully. There we go. That sounds a lot better. Let me turn the output volume up as well a bit. Yeah, so yeah, it was definitely a good game to watch. I for a moment there, I thought we were heading for another 0-0, but it just shows you that when, like, I had a little bit of a speech after the game about Arshavin and you know what he brings to the team, and how he turns up in these games and scores the crucial goals, and he's just done it again and again and again, and today he did it again. How important is it to just have a player like that who you could just rely on to score these big goals?
Very. I think he is pretty much the guy for big games when it comes to attacking. Yeah.
Yeah, and his finishing as well is just like unreal. Like, it just seems like every time he's through, the goalkeeper doesn't know what way he's going to go, and yeah, he just knows the spot to pick each time to put the goalkeeper off. But yeah, I think for this game, it was interesting. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, because obviously I don't see as much iOS as I used to. But yeah, is Rod going to seem to get more game time at centre mid? Because I know he normally plays primarily defence, but he was playing centre mid today. Was that showing the trust that Ari has in him to play him in such a big game like this at CM?
I mean, you'd have to ask Ari about it, but I think he does well at CM, and he's the type of player to play there, because I think Ari is very picky on who to let CM in NG, especially in games like this. So I think you can expect him to play there more often in the future.
Yeah, definitely. After today, you know, he looked like he wasn't out of place, so to speak. He definitely looked like an NG player today, and we know Rod's great, and he's a great defender. So it was interesting to see him in like a big game like this playing in that position, and he took his chance. Put it that way. Yeah, for NG, you know, it's the tiebreaker playoff win, and that makes them finish top. Were you surprised this season that it was eWolves who give you the challenge rather than Tempest, or did you expect that?
I think every single player in NG came into this expecting that they were our main threat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Like eWolves, we know that they're the most active side. We know that they've been improving every single time you see them. They always put on a show, and I think it's definitely going to be interesting because what the iOS community would love to see, from a neutral perspective anyway, is if we can get, you know, Tempest back to their best, eWolves at their best, and NG, of course, always at their best, and have a real competitive scrap at the top. So it was just nice that, from a neutral standpoint, that we actually had some decent games in the end for some good viewing. But yeah, for NG, I guess going into the new season, it's just keeping an eye on eWolves again, and obviously hoping that Tempest, you know, don't improve and stay as they are, but we'll see. I guess I'm going to ask you for your hand in terms of man of the match today. I guess you could say Lux, because he made a lot of big saves, but Arshavin as well did score some important goals. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, I'm stuck between them as well. I'd give them like both a tie. Lux kept us in the game, and eventually Arsh kind of made us win it.
Yeah, they're both in chat saying to give it to the other person. They're saying, so that was not going to help us decide, is it? I mean, you can share it, I guess, if we want to do it. It's not an official man of the match title anyway. I just like to do my own one, but we'll see who the hub gives it to as well. Probably Arshavin. But yeah, I mean, all that's left to say is congratulations, Mike, on the win. Tough victory, but NG showed once again that when the going gets tough, they know what to do and get the win. So thank you for coming in, and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. So that was Mike from NG, and we do have Kime from eWolves in chat. So it's always nice to hear both sides of the story. So let's get Kime in for the interview. Hello, Kime.
Hi.
Thank you for joining me. Obviously, it's a tough one to take considering how the match went. eWolves probably thought it was going to be their lucky day, didn't they? For one moment, which Gio making big saves, and you got some big opportunities yourselves. Was there ever a moment in that game where you were just like, do you know what, we could? I think we're going to win this game.
Yeah, I thought that shot Rock had. I don't remember that save looks made. Oh my god! I thought we will go 1-0 on that shot. And yeah, obviously this game could go either way. I think NG won it, but we could have won it as well.
Yeah, it definitely could have went either way, and I think that's the biggest compliment that you can pay to eWolves. If there's one thing that you take away from this game, it's the fact that NG really knew that they were in for a game today, and you could see that they changed up, and especially when they went ahead, they just went, right, we're going to keep hold of the ball now. We do not want to give them the ball back. And that's definitely the one compliment that you can pay eWolves today, that they looked like equals. That's the best compliment you can give.
The thing with my team, like, I'm so surprised because we lost Bullet and we don't have a Scum, and we are still strong. We keep going, and like we play as a team, and that's why we are where we are. I
think if you want my personal opinion anyway, and I think most other people would probably think this as well. I think it's all with eWolves. It's all about that spine of the team. I think if you have yourself and Godrock and Chucky all in that straight line through the middle, I really do think the other players can all... I'm not going to say they can be anybody, but I really do think, well, if you've got that spine in your team, you're always going to have a chance because... and I did have a good game as well today, to be fair, which when I looked at that team sheet, I was very surprised because obviously Marega is not really a winger and Agara normally plays defense as well. So it was definitely a little bit of a surprise for me anyway. I don't know whether other people were as surprised as me. But they played like they'd always played there for eWolves. They might have played there in mixes, you know what I mean? But for eWolves, and I think that's really important to have that spine of the team. And I think you'll give anyone a game if you can keep them three big players in the lineup. But I guess for eWolves, who would you say has been your most improved player this season?
Oh, good question. I think Gio improved a lot. He's an insane keeper. I think he showed his top 3 goalkeepers for sure.
Rhino said Bullet in chat, by the way.
Yeah, Bullet improved a lot.
He improved massively, yeah.
I still cannot believe he cheated, man. I don't know. But well, happened.
I think what you could say about eWolves is, I totally agree with you. Gio is definitely massively improved, and it's so underestimated how much a big keeper can win your games. And Gio, has proved that he can play in these big games and make big saves. But also, Rock just seems to get better and better and better. And Chucky, I sing Chucky's praises all the time. I think Chucky's, really improved as well.
Yeah, he improved a lot. I think Jay and Marega improved a lot as well. Jay and Marega, they are kind of underrated in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. But I guess now for eWolves, were you satisfied overall on how the season's gone? Considering, you just went into the season maybe being predicted as third place team because of Tempest. So are you satisfied that you've been able to get over that first pit stop, so to speak?
Yeah. Well, my aim was getting top 2 at least. We got it. We even had a draw against NG.
Yeah.
But well, it wasn't enough to win the league.
Yeah.
So, and this game, it was more fun, compared to the other game. I enjoyed it more.
Yeah.
And well, they suffered till the end. I think that's kind of good for us.
Yeah.
We didn't win, but I like where we are right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and speaking from experience, like there's a big difference between getting to like a final and playing NG and giving them a really good game. You always feel proud of your team. Whereas if you get to the final and you completely blow it and get beat like 5 or 6-0, it's just it's so disappointing when that happens, and that's happened to my teams in the past. And it's always nice if you can go, well, yeah, we did lose, but at least we give it our best shot, and eWolves definitely did that today. But yeah, I guess as a final question, I'll ask who you thought eWolves. I mean, it's probably a silly question, but who was eWolves man of the match today?
Yeah, definitely.
Gio, yeah, I agree.
Gio was insane. Like, I think I have to see the match again, but I think we played very well. I'm not mad at the way we played. But Gio made the difference. I think Lux made the difference as well.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it was definitely a game of goalkeepers, and basically goalkeepers and Arshavin. That was it, because he just finishes every chance he gets, basically. And it was really unfortunate that the deflection went out. You must have been so annoyed when that deflection just went straight to Arshavin.
Yeah, we were kind of pissed because I don't know, that was just so unlucky. That wasn't like even mentioned to be like that. I don't know.
Yeah, these things happen. And they always happen in like the worst games possible. It can happen in like that could have happened in like a mixed match, and everyone would have been laughing about it. But
later, Rock scored the 1-2, and we were like, oh, if they didn't have that lucky goal, we would be 1-1.
yeah, that's it.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unlucky on the result, but congratulations on making it a really good game, and good luck for the future with eWolves. I'm excited to see how much further you can go.
Thank you, and thank you for the interview.
No problem. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye. So that was Kime from eWolves. Always good to get both sides. Sometimes you'll get like one side and the other side won't want to come in, but it's always nice when you get somebody from the other side, so you can sort of figure out how the match went from both sides. But that is going to be it in terms of this section of the league. Ari is going to provide more... Excuse me. That's because I've not long before. Ari is going to provide details on the new league and the dates and stuff like that in due time. So keep an eye on announcements for that. Thank you for joining us in the chat as always. The support this season has been fantastic. We've had really good viewer numbers on the IOSoccer channel and on my own personal channel as well. The viewer numbers have been really high for pretty much the majority of the matches as we've gone through, which is always nice to see that people like to see the live matches commentated as well. And I'm not going anywhere. I enjoy doing the commentary, so you can expect to see me in the next season coming up. The next portion of the season, because this is technically one season, because we're going into the minor and majors now, aren't we? Ari loves his tournaments and his formats. I'm very old school. I just love like the old school league formats, but I do appreciate that it's nice to mix it up and have different formats and stuff like that. But thank you for joining me. And in terms of my own personal channel updates, because I always like to plug my own channel, I would expect the next CJP stream tournament to be on Thursday, where we'll be doing the losers bracket matches to work out who's going into the last 32. So come and join me at 8 o'clock UK time for that, if you want to join in the fun there. And other than that, yeah, nothing else. So I will see you all when I see you. And as always, arrivederci.